Hello everybody. Welcome to the Money Details, a personal finance channel where we share the best tips for making the most of your money through your banking, borrowing, and spending. Today we're going to focus on some everyday expenditures that were affected by the CARES Act. Now, why would an everyday expenditure be affected by the CARES Act? Because it's health related. One piece of the CARES Act that has not gotten enough publicity is the expansion of eligible medical expenses. And this matters if you have a flexible spending account or health savings account. In this video, we will cover what are the new eligible expenses, when did it become effective, who can you purchase these products for, and what you need to take advantage of the new provision. So first, what are the eligible products? The first category is over-the-counter medications, which haven't been eligible for reimbursement without a prescription or letter of medical necessity since 2011. So what's in the over-the-counter medication category? Well, it's things like pain relief medications and anti-inflammatories, cold, cough, and flu products, antidiarrheals, heartburn medications, allergy products, and sinus medication. Flonase is particularly expensive, so this is very helpful. Arthritis medications, acid controllers, digestive aids and laxatives, sleep aids, pill organizers, skincare for conditions like psoriasis or eczema, baby rash ointments and creams, baby electrolytes, acne medications. So the over-the-counter products are really a huge new category. Another big expansion is for the ladies or anyone who has a lady in their life, and that is feminine care products. So in the feminine care products, it's things like tampons, pads, menstrual cups, panty liners, sponges. It's really a whole range of products. And just because a particular store like Amazon doesn't identify the product or the FSA store doesn't mean that it's not an eligible expense. There really is a lot of options in this. Don't be limited by what you're seeing in the stores. So what is the eligible time period? The short answer is all of 2020. Even though the CARES Act was not signed into law until March 27, 2020, the changes to the FSA and HSA eligible products go back to the start of the 2020 calendar year. This means that products purchased January 1st, 2020 and after that are eligible products should be reimbursable under these plans. So that you can look for all of your over-the-counter and feminine care purchases to the extent that it's applicable for you for all of 2020 and submit them to for reimbursement if you have an FSA or HSA plan. Even better news, there is no end date stated in the CARES Act, so these products should remain FSA, HSA reimbursable. Of course, you might want to know who you can purchase these products for. Basically, it is those folks that are part of your tax household. What's your tax household? Well, it's you, your spouse if applicable, and your children if they are your tax dependents. So this video is coming out at the end of 2020, at a time when the plan administrators should have gotten their systems updated to recognize that these products are reimbursable. But remember, this was a huge change in the system, and there were a lot of glitches in the months after the legislative change. If you weren't aware of this change, all the eligible expenses changes, and you have an FSA or HSA, it's definitely worth it to go back and see what expenses you can identify and submit them for reimbursement. So what are our top tips for effectively using your FSA, HSA? Keep all of your receipts in a folder, electronic or paper. You've got to be organized. Submit your claim for reimbursement as soon as you make an expenditure. Once it's out of sight or forgotten, a day passes, it's easy to forget to submit the reimbursement. So the sooner you do it, the more likely you're not going to miss it. And that really comes down to consider convenience versus leveraging benefits. Convenience is using an FSA or HSA debit card, whatever, there's always a card that comes with your plan. The convenience is it goes right to your eligible account and the funds come directly there. Leveraging benefits really is the benefit of paying with another payment method, credit card using that has a cash rewards, cash back type thing, or some other rewards program where you're going to get some kind of rebate back or some kind of benefit from making that purchase. The downside of using a credit card that's not attached to your plan is that then you're having to submit the claim for reimbursement. The other advantage of using credit cards is being able to use the time float of making an expense, getting it reimbursed right away, but not having to pay the bill, the actual cost of that product for 15, 30, maybe even 45 days, depending on where you're at in your credit card cycle. So there's some small benefits that add up, but it really is about you knowing how you manage your purchasing and whether it's going to be more of a headache or a benefit to you to use some of these methods. If you found this video helpful, we would love it if you tap the like button. If you're interested in more content on ways to save when spending money or borrowing and banking, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.